Hi everyone, I am Miss Sibley and I'm your parents teacher, and today I have a presentation on cognitive and language development. Okay, so I thank you so much for joining me today. I want to walk you through how your toddlers is learning every day in our classroom, in their play, and their discovering and their connection. My goal is to help you feel confident and informed about the way we support their early STEM, cognitive and language development. We're partners in this, and I'm grateful you are here. All right. So that's our supporting college journey, learning about STEM, cognitive and learning language. Sorry. All right. A lot of you may be wondering, what is STEM? When I say STEM, we are simply talking about the kinds of learning toddlers naturally do. They explore, they test things out, they make little discoveries, and they repeat them. STEM isn't a formal lesson for toddlers. It's the everyday learning that happens when they are stacking blocks, splashing water, making marks with crayons. It's already a part of who they are. So you see here, science, technology, engineering, art, math, and everyday learning, just as I was already speaking. Next, we have what is cognitive development. Cognitive development is really just a fancy way of describing how children think, make sense of their words. Toddlers learn by touching, trying, watching, repeating. Every moment is big or small and helping their brains grow. So it's dealing with their problem solving, memory, curiosity, understanding the world, and thinking skills. That was number one. Thank you. Let's go to the next one. Toddler cognitive characteristics. So we have here at this age, toddlers are constantly exploring. They're picking up things, dropping them, shaking them, you name it. They watch what adults do and they try to do it as well. They're beginning to understand cause and effect. Like, if I push this, it moves, things that will happen. These moments are developmental milestones, according to CDC 2023. This kind of hands-on exploration is exactly what we expect and want to see. So those are the characteristics. Why does it matter? And I know one of you probably wondering, why does it matter? It builds future learning and encourages confidence. Supporting toddlers' thinking skills are now helps them become more confident problem solvers later. When we encourage exploration and curiosity, we give them a safe space to figure out things if they're on their own and at their own pace. It helps them grow, not only academically down the road, but emotionally too, because they are learning. They learn that their ideas matter. Curriculum supports cognition. So we have sensory play, open-ended toys, cause and effect activities. We're adding more hands-on experiences like sand, water, and sensory bands. When we're using we're using toys that toddlers can manipulate in different ways, like blocks, cups, balls, so they can experiment freely. Cause and effect activities like ramps and simple machines help them learn through trial and error, which is one of the most natural ways toddlers grow. Next, we have, one second. What is language development? It's understanding, expressing gestures, and early conversation. Language development includes how children understand, as I just was saying, what we say and how they express themselves back to us. This might be through gestures, sounds, early words, or even looks. Toddlers communicate long before they can speak clearly, and every form of communication is important. So always remember that every form of communication that toddlers have is important. Next, we have toddler language characteristics: using gestures, imitate sounds. So they're using their gestures, they're imitating what we're doing, they're following directions, They say early words and combined words according to ASHA 2022. They use a mix of sounds, gestures, and words to communicate. They begin to follow simple instructions like come here, give me a ball. Over time, they start putting the words together, and such as like more milk. Well, you might be asking why language goals matters. It builds connections and it supports literacy. Language is the heart of connection. When toddlers develop language, they can express their needs, feelings, and ideas. Strong early language also lays the groundwork for future reading and communication. More importantly, it helps children feel understood, supported, and builds confidence. And we're almost done, just in case you feel like you're tired. We're almost done. Curriculum supports for language. We have daily reading, new vocabulary, and songs and talk. We'll be reading with intention every day, pausing to explain pictures and naming objects in their word. We'll introduce new vocabulary normally during the play and routines, songs, finger plays, and simple conversations throughout the day to help language blossom. The goal is not. Curriculum supports language like daily reading, new vocabulary, and songs and talk. We'll be reading it with intention every day, and we'll be pausing to explain pictures, naming objects in their world. We'll introduce new vocabulary naturally during play routines, songs, finger plays, and simple conversations throughout the day to help language blossom. The goal is to not rush them, but to surround them with warm and responsive communication. Lastly, an invitation to our families. You can visit at any time. You can see learning in action, and also you can partner with us. We want you to feel welcome. Please come visit our classroom. We'll be so excited to have you in our classroom. You play a meaningful role in your child's development, and we're honored to partner with you in this journey. And these are just some of our sources that we use for this presentation. If you'd like more information or tools at home, I will be happy to share them with you. And thank you so much for joining me on today.